Hey, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Danny Shay on a Monday. Not super early. I'm not in my robe. I got to thank the beautiful Linda G. Even in curlers, talking about underwear, she is amazing. So, in this last month, I got just a whole bunch of new subscribers. And so I want to welcome y'all. Thank you for joining in. And to my existing subscribers, I just got such big love for y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sticking around. So today what I wanted to do is get into all the questions that were posted and that we didn't get to with Linda. So I'm gonna kind of go through them really quick, as quick as I can. The personal readings, well, we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to get into them, but let's just see where we go with this. I've got 4 decks pulled. I have my Scattybo deck. That's kind of like a general type thing, tarot for me. I have my Fountain deck, which this is kind of harsh truth. I got my Deviant Moon deck. This is a new one, so I'm still getting used to it a little bit, but there's some questions that they feel a little deviant. And then I have to pull out, it was screaming at me, the Halloween deck. And I saw Andy at Twig Brother. He was using the Halloween deck. And I'm like, Halloween deck. It's so much fun. It's goofy. It's silly. It's so much fun. Anyway, let's get into this. The first one that I'm going to use is the Deviant Moon. So I got a question. Will we get all the translators who want to leave out of Afghanistan? And this deck screamed at me. And I was never in favor of going over there. I go, we are putting ourselves into such an S-storm, sand storm over there. And anyway, if these translators helped us, we need to help them. I feel super, super strong about that. But I also think that we're not going to do a good job with it. So let's just see what I get from the Deviant Moon cards. Wow, well, this could be good, but I still think we're going to leave some behind. We have the 6 of Pentacles, giving and receiving. So even though we're helping one, there's others behind here that we're not helping. I didn't like that card. Normally, that's a good card, giving and receiving, helping people out, asking for things, you get things in. And I got the Knight of Cups. And this is, we're going to be getting some unexpected news coming from here. And so this isn't like the Joe Biden card, the King of Cups, but underneath that warm empathy cup feeling, you get the Sun card. So what I'm getting from these 3 cards is that even though we may leave some behind, we are going to keep working on this, and we are going to get most of them. We're going to help most of them that we can help. So I'm encouraged by these cards. What a scary place to be in, right? You help us, and then we don't help you. It's just not right, not right. I am loving the fact that we are trying to keep to our word. In this, the US is trying to keep their word. And there's so much shadow information going on that we don't know about that it's hard for us to understand what we should hear and what we shouldn't hear. Sometimes it's better just to stick your fingers in your ears and not listen to anything. 4 years, I should be like this. No, I can't hear you, but I listened. Anyway. All right. Will dark money in politics ever be monitored? It's more of a deviant card too. Am I ever going to get out of this? Deviant moon card deck. Card deck. Ooh. Whoa. 2 cards flew out. No, we are never going to know. I'm just going to leave it at that. We have the magician and we have the fool. The magician's going to hide things and show us what he wants to show us. The fool is, they're playing us for fools. That's what I'm getting. Let's put some clarifiers on that fool card, because a fool is a new beginning, kind of just like not caring, just jumping into it. So let's pull some clarifiers on this fool card. With dark money and this fool card, what can you tell me about the dark money? Clarify this fool card for me. No, I'm not gonna clarify it. Okay, we got the magician, right? We all good? Okay. The clarification is the magician. Why do you keep asking? I keep telling you the same answer. Okay, I'm gonna ask again, because there isn't another magician card in here, I don't think. Six of Wands, riding in as a winner. Nine of Cups, greedy merchant. Wish card. So this dark money, as I see it, this dark money, they are hiding things. They are wanting their candidate to come in as a winner. And you got the greedy merchant. Let's wish that this is going to happen. Let's throw a bunch of money in it, hide it so we're not going to see, and everybody's going to be going, woohoo, we won. But it's dark. Yeah, no, we're not going to know. That's just something that's just going to keep happening and happening and happening. All right. We read on Tom Barrack. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Will the Republicans in Congress be unveiled? Let's just leave it like that. Will they face accountability? Yeah, but when? Let's use the harsh truth deck. Even though I could stay with the deviant moon, and I can also go with the Halloween deck because they're just a bunch of clowns, scary clowns, but still. That's my opinion for entertainment only. Not very entertained with them, though. Not very entertained. All right. Okay. Truth of the Republicans in Congress: McCarthy, Hawley, Gordon, McConnell. Oof. And I just love the way they flipped. I was talking to my Republican redneck Missourian brother. And I mean, even his rhetoric and his I mean, maybe it's just because I'm not talking politics to you anymore. It got tamped down a little bit. And when I was talking to him today, I mean, we actually did have a conversation about politics and hinting politics. He was saying how idiotic that what is it, Sarah Sanders, who's running for the Arkansas governor, she said, I took the Trump vaccine. Even he was saying that was stupid. We just have to stop politicizing it. We got to get the United States, we got to get the world on the same page. All right. I'm sorry. Where am I? Republicans in Congress, will they be unmasked? Will the truth come out about that? Republicans in Congress. Republican. Scared me. And I said, Republicans in Congress. You guys have a card in your head that I pulled out? Was it that one? The devil? Moving on. And when I look at this deck, it's kind of like a boat ramp, right? Once you get going on this ramp, it's kind of hard to go backwards with this. And they're going to like a deserted island. Well, you don't know yet. It's just way out in the distance, that island. But they are kind of going towards calmer waters. That's interesting. In the next card, we have the Page of Wands. So will the Republicans in Congress, will what they have done become to light? They're addicted to this devil guy, to the Trump, whatever it is. They are moving towards a new reality. Now, whether they're just sliding down this slippery slope and they can't stop. If you don't watch those videos on YouTube, not this video, other videos on launching a boat, taking a boat on a trailer and launching it into the water. If you guys want to laugh a little bit, I mean, it's an expensive laugh for some of these people. I mean, not for us, but they're just so stupid. And it's not stupid. They're just ignorant of how the process works. Me being a boat guy, I teach boating, how to operate a boat safely. And I've been around a lot of boat ramps. I go, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. Oh, you did that. And off they slide down the ramp and off they go. And the boat kind of sinks, and maybe not. Maybe it just gets, anyway. That's where the Republicans are. They're going down this boat ramp and they forgot to put the plug in the bottom of the boat. They may sink. New information is coming out. New, lighter information is coming out with these Republicans. So the answer is, will the truth of the Republicans, will it be unveiled? My cards say yes, it will. Now, timing is another issue. So I heard that Adam Kinzinger, I butchered his name, sorry, is going to join Liz Cheney in the January 6th investigation. That's good. Kind of thought she was. And I kind of have a sense that, I don't know if she can do this, but call retired GOP, older GOP. How can you get older than the GOP? I mean, it seems like it's a pretty old party. But, maybe Jeff Flake? I don't know. I mean, he's young enough to, but then will people go, oh, he's just a flake? Yeah. So just some conservatives that want the truth. You know, everybody keeps talking about, you know, what a great job Liz Cheney is doing. And even when I first read on Liz Cheney, months ago, I caught a little flack because I said she may be, I think I said this. If not, I'm just making it up. Anyway, she said, I said she may be one of the good ones, I think. I said that's something, and I got a lot of flack. Liz Cheney's awful. I go, oh yeah, well, you know, I don't agree with her views. But that's what the card said. And I still don't agree with the views, but I do agree that she's standing up for democracy. All right, let's move on. 45 tips on Kavanaugh. Yeah, we got that. And Ray's still in office. Did we talk about that? Ray's still in office. Let's throw some cards on that. Kavanaugh's going. He's going. Christopher Ray. Christopher Ray. What's your time like in the FBI? Christopher Ray. Time like in the FBI. Uh-oh. Not too bad. In the past, as it relates, he was kind of like, yay, we're good. Everything's good. Everybody's coming together. Woohoo. And then this thing happened. Oh, yikes, 8 of Swords. And they're all pointing at his neck. He's feeling it. And then we have the 2 of Cups. So what's this 2 of Cups about? I'm going to clarify that a little bit. What's this 2 of Cups about? What's this 2 of Cups? I'm going to go with the deviant moon again, because the FBI, there's always something hidden. In this 2 of Cups, when you look at this in this deck, it's not all light and bright. It's a dark 2 of Cups energy. And it's up in the, something just clicked at me. Battery power, everything good? I think I'm good. Anyway, sorry, squirrel. It's a dark energy. It's coming together. There's some hidden things up there. A lot of times I think of this as intuition, is a higher power coming down and helping out with the emotional decision-making process. Somebody's clicking at me. Oh. Okay. Talk to me about this 2 of Cups. What is this 2 of Cups? I have new setups here. I'm trying to figure out the best way for me to do this. And 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so the 2 of Cups. I get the Ace of Swords. This normally is an FBI card, like a truth card coming up. Come on, we're bringing it. We're bringing out the truth. And then you have the 6 of Wands. This is kind of like all hail, yay, winning, tiger blood, winning. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune. And look at that. It's like, I think he's a little scared. I think that's him. He's a little scared of where this is going. This card, like all hail, winning, it kind of reminds me of the Halloween deck in the monster, when they all try to like get the monster and burn the monster in Frankenstein. I mean, look at it, he's even got flames. I think what I'm getting with Christopher Ray here is that the that the truth is going to come out from this Two of Cups. He's feeling the swords at his neck. And he's up in his castle thinking that he's kind of good, but he's going, fire, oh, not friend. And his wheel of fortune is spinning. So I think he's going. All right. Thank you. Where are we going? Biden, Harris, and Hillary. The meeting between them. That I feel is more of a psychic question than a tarot question. Let's see what I can get with it. Biden, Hillary. Hillary and Harris. You know, I don't know, when I think of those two sitting down, I get this light energy with them, and it's kind of like laughing, like, oh my God, can you believe what an S show we're in? But then them getting down to business. So maybe they were laughing at Biden when he said, he responded to a reporter, and Biden said some about, well, the Democrats, you know, they're going off on these tangents. Biden came back, well, what about the tangent that the Democrats are drinking blood? What about that tangent? Or something like that. I'm like, oh, did he really say that? Oh my God. Anyway, well, let's just look. What universe are we in these days? Like, what? All right. Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Hillary, eating dinner, having lunch. Let's just see what we get. I'm going to also use the Halloween deck here. So I got that, you know, they're looking at the mounting problems that are coming up. They're trying to come to a singular focus on some things, some ideas. And then I got the Six of Swords moving on to calmer water, going down that slippery slope. Let's just see. Let's get some clarification from the Halloween deck, because it just seems like we're in a bizarro world. Hang on, I have to double check, because I haven't used these in a while. Wands. So pumpkins are pentacles, ghosts are cups, bats are swords, and imps are wands. All right. So the first card I got, not Halloween, this is found still, is the Nine of Wands. And so this is the mounting issues that keep coming up. And Biden, Harris keep tackling them one by one. They just keep going up that hill. We got this. But there's some unknown up here. They don't know what else is coming, but they're just getting them as they go. There's some new information that's coming out, and maybe they know about it. Maybe they know about this new information. And this is the card that is confusing to me. Moving on to calmer waters. And as I just talked about, sliding down that boat ramp. So the clarifications I got was not much clearer. I got the 10 imps. So they're grabbing all of these little imps. And I know some of you are thinking Republicans. I didn't say that though. Well, I did, but I did. Well, okay, I did. They're grabbing all these little imps and oops, one of them fell out. Is that Liz Cheney? Where's Adam Kissinger? Is he gonna fall out? Or he was not in there? Anyway, look at all their little eyes. They're like, whoa. And he has one eye opened. He's closing the other eye. Is this group closing a little bit of their vision off and just focusing on one thing? And we have the page of imps. One thing, one wand, one imp. I think that may be true because that one thing has fire coming out of it. What is, I still want more information on the Six of Swords. Let's see if they'll give it to me. What is the Six of Swords all about? What is this? I'm trying to find the time. 36. Okay, I think I'm good. What is the Six of Swords all about? Ooh. Just a bunch of them fell out. Okay. It's my shuffling skills that are coming to light here. You would think that I would get better at shuffling after doing this for so long. No. Six of Swords. It's not helping. All right. So here we had the page of imps, page of wands here. To try to clarify this card, we have the Knight of Wands, the Fool, and Joe Biden, King of Cups. Going on a new journey, King of Cups. Joe Biden's got some information that's coming out. And I think it's going to take him in another direction. I don't see this, moving on to calmer waters as him leaving. I think it's him in a new direction, going in a new direction. I mean, there's no health cards here or anything, no scary cards. So it just feels like he's going to take a different tact. And that's what they're talking about in this meeting. They're coming up with a different, something different. Let's see. All right. Well, Kavanaugh, we already talked about him. He's gone. What will SCOTUS do with Roe versus Wade? This is a tricky question because are we going to look at it as SCOTUS today or SCOTUS in the future when they have more justices, different justices? Let's just, I'm gonna use a pendulum a little bit. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Roe versus Wade. Roe And I'm only pulling 3. This is deeper. And I'm not getting a really clear answer on this. We have the decision, the 2 of Wands. And again, with this card in this deck, it tells me it's got world implications. I mean, they're holding a lot of power in their hands and they're making a decision. And it looks like the decision that they're making from the past is just, it's more one-sided. These wands, these chopsticks, whatever they're called, are not equal. You have the magician creating something out of nothing. Look over here while I do something over here, and you'll be amazed. And then we have the Knight of Swords, the harsh truth running up that hill. So I think it's going to be a battle. I think there's going to be a little I just feel it's going to be a battle. I'm not seeing an outcome with this. I don't see the Sun card. I don't see like the Devil card. I don't see ending card. It's just a battle that's gonna keep changing with this Magician card. So we're just gonna hang on and wait and see. Well, maybe when it gets a little closer to that time. Bear cams, Brooks Fall, Alaska. There was an old bear that that didn't return. The old bear. What's going on with the old bear? This is this deck here, the old bear. Oh, I think the old bear's still around. I do. I think he's maybe hibernating a little bit. He shouldn't be, but I think there's some moon issues here that the weather's kind of screwing him up, but he's got the wish card and he's got strength. So I think the bear's going to be okay. But thank you for being concerned about the bear. What about the elephants? People have asked me. Those elephants in China that are they said, are elephants psychic? That's kind of an interesting question. Are elephants psychic? What makes a psychic? That's something I'm going to have to think about. Let's just look at the migrating elephants. Well, they're hard at work at something. I'm not sure what they are hard at work at doing, but they're coming in as a winner with the 6 of Wands, and then they have the Sun card. So things are good for them as far as they can be. So, things are good for us too, as much as they can be. So I'm getting the sense that, they're on their journeys, they're making the most of it. There's struggles, there's issues that they have to just keep moving, keep going day to day, chipping away at those pentacles, at those projects. But there is sun. All right, moving on. I know I'm not going to get to all of these. The ascension we talked about. Trump kids. Trump kids, Halloween deck. All right, Trump kids. They lost their protection with the Secret Service. Trump kids lost their protection with their Secret Service. I didn't read anything on that. I didn't know. Maybe it's just any changes. Whoa. 3 cards popped out, so I'm just going to read those. Let's see what they are in order. The Emperor. Well, we know who the Emperor is in the family of the kids. And then if you look at that, he's got flowers growing out of his brain in a what's that jar called? I know you guys are going to tell me. Right? So I'll just leave that up to your imagination where that goes. The flowers look healthy. Trump kids losing the Secret Service protection. You have the Emperor card. You have the 9 of Ghosts. They're still in a little bit of delusion land. Look at me, I'm smiling, everything's good, but look at all them ghosts behind him. And he's going, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. These kids are. You see in his hat? He's got bats up there, bats in his belfry. He's not thinking clearly. And he's got bats down here too. I don't know. Kids, Secret Service leaves. What's going on? How are they feeling? Anything to do with that? 7 of bats. That's the 7 of swords. He's leaving. They're running away. Now, is this Secret Service running away? Or is this the kids trying to run away? Let's ask. 7 of bats. Who is sneaking into town? I mean, they do sneak in and they steal things. Entertainment only. It's just my opinion. I don't know. Just looking at the card. That's all. Just what's going on with this 7 of bats? FBI or the kids? FBI or the kids? It might be both. We got the World card. We're sitting on top of the world, but that world, that top will spin. They're in a bubble. They want to go back to a simpler time with the 6 of Cups, but they're kind of in illusion land. They're in this bubble that they just think that they're all that and everything's good, but they're really not paying attention to the ghost because their brains are in that little jar. And the final outcome is King of Coins. These 2 cards generally go together, right? I'm getting that the kids are thinking about sneaking away, taking something and hiding with it and going. With the FBI. I'm not getting a clear answer on it. It's kind of taking me into different directions, especially with this king. if I wasn't focused on the FBI and I was just focused on the kids, I would say that they're going to be going back to a simpler time. They're going to be leaving the country, going someplace else in the world because of that King of Pentacles. They have the money and resources to do it. And they're going to pack their bags and they're going to go. That's what the cards are saying about the kids with the FBI leaving. Now, did the FBI, did that protection keep them in the United States? I don't know. I think there's a lot of Trumpers in the FBI, but I'm also getting a sense that some of these Secret Service guys, that's what I meant, Secret Service, not FBI. The Secret Service guys, when they found out that they were going there, you know, and working with the kids, I think they got really tired of it really quick. They may have been for it in the beginning, and I think some of them weren't. They're going, no, please don't send me, please don't. Okay. All right, let's keep going. How bad will COVID be? She was yelling at me. Dot was yelling at me. By the end of the year. How bad is it right now? It's horrible. It's horrible. And she wasn't yelling at me. You know, and it's bad. It's bad. And if it's your family, it's horrendous. If it's somebody else's family, it's bad. So just, you know, I think just keeping masks on is the best thing. Just being vigilant. We talked about that. All right. Are the Republicans under some sort of spell because everyday sense have escaped them? Well, that's got to be the Halloween deck. Just one card on that. Are the Republicans under some kind of spell? Because everyday senses is just escaped them. And not all the Republicans, just the ones that yak the most. Maybe all. Are the yackers under some kind of spell? Yeah. And when I said that, I heard, yeah, it's money. But this card, the 7 of Imps, doesn't say it's money. It says, no, look at that house up there. We're going to go there. We're going to get them. Are they under a spell? They're under the spell of this house up here, and it's an orange house. You know what I'm saying? They're under that spell. What does he have? You know, all these other guys are going to come in there and try to, you know, if he doesn't run, he with a lower case H, if he doesn't run, then, you know, some of these other knuckleheads are going to try to get in there and recreate the same energy, and it's not going to work. I mean, it's just not going to work. Anyway, let's move on. Well, Fox News changed the vaccination news, awakening the followers of other misinformation. I just heard a big no. Some, but not all. It's going to shift it a little bit, but there's still some people that just say, don't take away my freedoms. So no. Gail's been watching crazy YouTube videos. What are you saying, Gail? Maybe I should finish reading it. That people are catching creatures on their video. Are these aliens? oh, where's Scott Allen? He needs to come here. Help me, Scott. I need to channel my inner Scott Allen so I can answer this. Are these creatures, I'm going to use deviant moon. It's not a deviant question, but I'm still going to use it. Are these creatures aliens? Are they Bigfoot? Are they something that has been like just a myth or something? Or is it just fuzzy images? People catching on their videos. Aliens, mythical creatures, or fuzzy images? I don't know. I have no idea. I got the Queen of Swords. Maybe you guys can figure it out. This is kind of a truth card, right? And then I got the Four of Cups. This is a lost card. And instead of information coming out, it's like, oh, it just drops. Still have 3 cups, but she's worried about this one that fell. And then you have the 5 of Cups. What does that mean? That guy's got his finger in his ear. He's not listening to her. That was me earlier. I am one handsome devil in this, aren't I? With my finger in my ear. I don't think we're supposed to know that. I don't think the truth is going to come out of the sky. And there's going to be people that are saying, no, 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 it's just a fuzzy image. And this one person's going, I'm not listening to it. It could be an alien. It could be Sasquatch. Butchered that name too. One more, and then I'm going to go. One more. Okay, so mansion and cinema. No, I don't want to read on that. Sorry. Uh-oh. What will history say? This was an interesting question. Let's read on the history. And somebody else asked about the Mandela effect, which I thought was really fascinating. I can't remember if we talked about it on Linda's show. It was on my list. But the Mandela effect, from the little research I did, I think came about because of Nelson Mandela. He was reportedly killed, and he reportedly died in jail. And a lot of people believe he died in jail, but he didn't die in jail. He was freed. But they said, no, he died in jail. No, he's free. No, Pizzagate. No, that's not true. So, and I was watching a show on eyewitness accounts, and even people who have eyewitness accounts don't actually see the truth of what happened. So the Mandela effect, if you're told a lie enough times, do you actually believe it? Yeah, I think you do. I think Trump really believes now, because he's said it so many times. And he even said in the very beginning of 2015, 14, 16, whenever he did that, he throws out all this spaghetti up against the wall because a lot of it's going to stick. Spaghetti, that's code word. All right. What is history? What is history going to say about these last 4 years? What are the history books? What? And I just heard which history books? There's going to be lots of them written. Which one? I don't know. Is the Britannica, the encyclopedias? There's a couple of different ones. Are they slanted to, a Republican or Democrat? I don't know. I mean, certainly our history has, we don't tell the truth on a lot of things in our history books. So I don't know. What will history say, generally speaking, about this last 4 years? I'm going to pull another deck out too, because I just want to cover it since this is the last one. What is history? What do we need to know about the last 4 years? What is history going to tell us? What are they going to write about this last 4 years? All right. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for staying with me for so long. I didn't get through all the questions. I tried. What is history going to tell us? Knight of Swords. It's going to show us some truth. It's going to show us some powerful truth that went on with the inner circles of this time. It's going to show us who the lovers are. And it's like, oh, now we know. Trump was in bed with, and that's just such a awful image to even go there. Who were all of the players who they were hanging with, that's better, sleeping with, in this bubble with. So that's all going to come to light with these two cards, as we see, the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. And what our struggle was getting up that hill. What do we need to learn from that history, though? We need to learn to take care of ourselves with the Star Mother. We need to let that history go. When it's written in the history books, we need to let that go. We've learned from our mistakes. Let it go. Don't repeat it. And make sure we keep our vibrations high. Don't go back into that way of thinking with calling people names, hating our brothers and sisters, picking sides. Keep our vibrations high. We are the Oracle. All right, you guys, thank you for watching. Peace and love. And let me see if I can get out of here gracefully. I did. Bye.